when he kicks off, and this one will be as well. They have Roderick Daniels Jr. lining up in the backfield. It's a handoff to Brashard Smith, who lined up out wide. They go very quickly. Smith lined up as the running back now. They squirt 2 carries for Smith. Under pressure, Jennings stripped by T.J. Parker. Clemson says it has the ball, and the Tigers do.
On Bird, Jennings never feels him. Parker is able to get that right hand and dislodge the football, and then he turns over and then recovers it himself. What a tremendous play.
Through a banged up shoulder, the running back. Plenty of time, and now Klubnik taken down. The ball's out again, and they're ruling him down by contact. Is a defensive end, and he's 295 pounds. Looked like a design quarterback draw. Instead, it's a pass and a touchdown. Bryant Wesco, 35 yards.
Down, very fortunate that there were no offensive linemen downfield, because it looked like that was a designed run all the way, and then a bust.
4th in the country. Only Miami, Indiana, and Notre Dame better. Rashard Smith.
And settle in.
L.J. Johnson in. He pitched it to Daniels, who looks to throw it, and it's way out of bounds. Just a 3-man rush. Jennings down the middle and broken up by Wade.
His eyes are in the backfield the whole way. He feels that receiver pushing up through the middle of the defense. He watches it, times the jump perfectly, and gets a piece of it. What a
Isaac Pearson. Low wobbly punt. Antonio Williams caught it at the 36. Antonio Williams with a flag down.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Kicking team number 23.
Yeah, down at the bottom right of the screen, you can see the offensive player's helmet came off. He can't put it back on and participate. It's a 15-yard penalty. The reason it
takes the ball down to the 28-yard line. And some trickery. The flip to Wesco. He can fly. Wesco dragged down from behind after an 11. You're wondering where the play clock is. They're having a problem with it. It's being kept on the field. Klubnik got it off just in the nick of time. 1st and goal down to the 5-yard line. On the catch, nightmarish start for SMU, trying to minimize the damage. Maffa. Klubnik, quick throw down to the goal line. Touchdown, Jake Brittingstool. 13-0 Clemson, about a 2.5-point underdog in this matchup.
And look how quickly Cade Klubnik's able to catch that ball and release it. With how quickly it comes out, doesn't ever even find the laces or anything. With how quickly he releases that football, it gives his weapon, Brittingstool in this situation, time to catch it with some room and some space to create some forward momentum. And a 2
over Drake May in North Carolina. Kevin Jennings on the run, and it's dropped by Ryan.
Has been.
As we've seen, here comes a blitz. Jennings throws it, caught for a 1st down. This emotions almost never change. He is extremely cool. Back shoulder throw again. They line up in a pistol after a 15-yard gain. Flip forward to Jordan Hudson. Won the Butkus Award as the best high school linebacker last year. Here's Brashard Smith spinning for another Mustang first. Miami Hurricanes on this SMU team. In a blur, they're back over the ball, and another ball that's not caught.
Been great.
And he is a playmaker with speed and shiftiness. 4-man rush. Jennings fires on target. And lunging for a 1st down is... There's a blitz off the corner, and Smith.
Wood as Sammy Brown.
Design run for Jennings. He has a hole down the sideline and into the end zone. And the Ponies go 75 yards in 11 plays, led by their poised redshirt sophomore quarterback Kevin Jennings. 14-7 Clemson. Starting from their own 25, Jay Haynes, Lashley impressive 41-year-old Arkansas native. There's the quarterback draw. They were afraid to jump from a group of 5 conference to a Power 5 conference. Most successful, truly undefeated team in FBS overall. They'll put that on the line tonight. They are, and the players in the league you're going to are going to be bigger and stronger. Klubnik, they brought a blitz. He got hit as he throws, and
The passer, defense number 15.
Hard in the center. He hits Klubnik, and it's tough to see from that point. Does he land on Klubnik with all of his body weight? Does he slam him to the ground? And it does look like there he does land with all that body weight on top of the quarterback.
What they used to call football. Jay Haynes, the ball carrier. 2nd and 7 now. They're back across midfield for the 3rd time in as many possessions. Straight line of Mustangs across the line of scrimmage, then several drop out. Down the seam, Wesco breaks free and scores his 2nd touchdown of the game. Their coaches say that's been better down the stretch. Wesco, his 2nd touchdown. 21-7 Clemson. Klubnik has thrown 3 against Rhett Lashley's team. Tigers have 3 touchdowns already. Still 3.5 to go in the 1st quarter. Jennings on the run. Nice catch. First
Backs are on fire.
in a game between the 2 best scoring defenses in the ACC. Jennings throws on the run. Crowd was over. They crowd the line of scrimmage, do the Tigers. Brashard Smith couldn't break free. And now they go empty with Brashard Smith in the right slot. Jennings a lot of time and now running out of it. They rushed 3 originally, then Woodaz joined the party. And Jennings threw an interception. Just trying to throw it away. And he threw it to Khalil Barnes.
But he leaves the pocket too soon. This accelerates the process, which allows Woodaz to come and attack him and forces him to try to throw it away. But what a disastrous decision by Jennings. His eyes were to the left, throws it to the right, never sees ball.
It'll be his 4th interception of the year. In his 2nd in as many games he had with
The review, it's an interception. First down.
for the 3rd time in 4 possessions. Cade Klubnik hit as he throws again, and it's broken up. Intended for. They give it to Jay Haynes. Been the starter ever since. Haynes remains the running back. There's Brenningstool right on cue from Greg McElroy.
Cade Klubnik's going to be looking other than there.
A fake handoff. Here's Antonio Williams dumped. The blitz. Klubnik, wide open receivers. T.J. Moore in a good. SMU hoping the hits might take their toll over time. Right now they're just trying to hang in there with Klubnik and the Tigers. ESPN's presentation of college football on ABC will return after this message and a word from our ABC stations. This is Dr. Pepper Championship Week. They are in field goal range. They're playing without Phil Maffa, their top running back. Back shoulder throw went through the hands. And there was plenty of pressure there, and it's wide right. And he's been down this road before. He hands it off to Brashard Smith, trying to bounce outside, and does. Davion Terrell knocks him out. Team lost the turnover margin 6-0 and won the game. Roderick Daniels, tough run after the catch.
Do that. -6 and still win.
Yep. And before that, you referenced, Marshall was -6 and beat Memphis. He's lost a fumble. He's been sacked once. This play in trouble, and Daniels dropped for a loss at 11.5 back in 2018. Design rollout, pump fake. Jennings ran away from Cade Denhoff. On the run, perhaps just trying to make it a way back in 1982. That one is just short from 53 yards.
Slow, and as a result, it comes up short.
Look at you going all Joe Tessitore on me. And we hope you'll donate during V week. Here's Antonio Williams trying to turn the corner, and he couldn't. Phil Moffa's back in the game, blocking for Klubnik, who fumbled the football. Club takeaway, as the SMU defense calls it when they get a turnover.
Just a perfect hit by Moses. I mean, shoulder
Already tonight. Four-man rush. Klubnik steps up close to the line and throws it away just as he got Jay Haynes in space. Into pressure in his face, and it's broken up. He's returned one for a touchdown this year in their big rivalry game against TCU. Trying to deke the Clemson coverage team. And was a very late change to SMU in his hometown of Dallas. Rashard Smith for 9. Where Jennings played. They were going to look at other players. Rashard Smith, and he has become a key factor in their success. They had Tigers sideline thought so. They're hollering at the officials. Pearson, a good punt, and a fair catch signal was made by Williams. Life.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, kicking team number 8.
Just a massive mistake again by SMU. Clear and obvious fair catch signal right there, but obviously Hudson never saw it, and this is now the third 15-yard penalty that SMU has given Clemson.
Their last regular season game, they committed 17 penalties, tying the school record. Klubnik on the run. Was Sonny to TCU. Phil Moffa,
40-yard line.
It is Moffa with a hole, and he has a first down. Dragged out.
Moffa runs off him. They convert.
Here's Wesco already with the first game together, and a lot of times it's self-inflicted mistakes. So far, they've avoided at 7-5 after a 7-0 start. 4 out of 6 on third down. Klubnik incomplete. And pressured again from his left, but that out of the pistol. Rashard Smith finds some rope. And he gets dragged down across.
Unbelievable cut. Great vision.
Jennings, and incomplete. 5-man rush. It's blocked, and the huddle by SMU, a rarity. Looked like Clemson might have been offside. TJ. Antonio Williams back for it. Takes a great bounce for SMU and goes out of bounds.
Good look.
Here's Moffa with the worst starting field position.
Throw.
2nd and 2. Moffa. Excellent penetration by SMU and out of bounds. Big 3rd down and 6. SMU needs a stop. Down the seam. It's just a bit too long. The punt. Brandon Crossley who had the coverage. 2nd punt here for Clemson. And a good one. Broderick Daniels Jr. muffs the punt. It goes out of bounds on the far sideline for SMU tonight. All 3 timeouts for the Mustangs. Peter Woods put the heat on Jennings, who threw it away. The veteran offensive line loaded with transfers. All 5 starters transferred in. There's 1 out of 6 on 3rd down. Rashard Smith. Do it. 4-man rush. They still force Jennings back, and it's batted out of the air. During that run of 6 straight conference titles, they blitz. And the pass caught by Matt. They list him at 185. That's a little generous. He's on target. Will they give him forward progress?
Attention here at the end. That's what will give him the first down.
4-yard gain to the end zone and incomplete.
An eligible player downfield. Offense, number 13 was covered up and went downfield.
Yeah, he needs to get off the line of scrimmage. As you can see, Hibner.
Based on the previous field goal attempt, probably not in field goal range. It'd be close for Rodgers. Design run for Jim. Game today. Jennings on 2nd and 16, given time that time. Check the state moved past anybody.
Really interesting, that's for sure.
There's a throw off the hands of Keyshawn. Isaac Pearson, the punter. Tony Williams just got away from it. Klubnik started 8 out of 10. He's 3 for 9 here in the second quarter. Abel Sweeney. But just hours later, they got the word that Syracuse had upset 10. Brett Lashley was there with Auburn. 24-7 Clemson at halftime. The Capital One halftime report after this message and word from our ABC stations. Starting quarterback in that game, Preston Stone was. They rallied to win. It's returnable, and Jay Haynes is going to try it. And he stopped short of the 20, down to the 17 here. In the primary role at running back. He has 5 carries for just 14 yards. Cade Klubnik looked toward Moff, instead fired for Cole Turner, who dropped the ball here. Klubnik, that one is caught for a first down. Wesco
Deep, so sits it down to the curl and easy completion.
Klubnik got away from the rush and throws too high. When Klubnik had that memorable 50-yard touchdown run with 1:16 to go. Clemson had just 2 first downs in the second quarter. It's a blitz. Klubnik throws, broken up.
5 plays, and now the 3rd time they try to go back to it. Crossley.
Short. Now it starts rolling back, so it'll be different.
So a lot of mistakes.
Haynes getting on the cart. Looks like he's finished for the night. Here's Jennings. Scrambled away. Just more than a minute to go by Lenora Sellers. Jennings winds up and fires, and a nice catch for a first down. 4-man rush. Better protection than we saw in the first half. Brings it in the first half. Fake to Smith, and a good one. And Jennings slides down after he got the conference title game last year against Tulane. Led him to win in New Orleans. Has a man open, and it is caught. They go quickly after the big play. Brashard Smith. We line for Clemson. What a catch.
Let's go back. I mean, just unbelievable to snag it.
Mustangs trying to get back in the game. He has his receiver open after the fake touchdown.
By Kevin Jennings. He fakes like he's going to step up, quarterback run, even gives him a little bit of a fake to the flat, and then his running back, Brashard Smith, goes right around him. He's wide open in the back of the end zone. That was just a really neat design.
Eziamume back deep for the kickoff. Of course, Haynes may regret his decision to run the last kickoff back. It's Eziamume muffs the kickoff. He's more of a short yardage running back. Maffa cutting across the formation and a hard in the stride. Maffa 1,000-yard season, the first of his career. TJ Moore. We got Tyler Brown back from injury tonight. He's missed most of the second half of the year. Wesco a nice catch. Maffa first down. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. A blitz from deep doesn't get near Klubnik. Single coverage, hand fighting, and an uncatchable ball over the head from Colorado State. That's more games played than anybody on this SMU team, and they have a lot of guys who played a lot of games. Klubnik throws, open receiver, Wesco again. Yeah, looks like they're particularly trying to target him. Klubnik, the check down. And Brittingstool thrown down, just 52 catches last year. Has missed most of this season. Here's Cole Turner, and he gets collared and dropped for a 1-yard loss. Cole would be close to 60 on a chilly night. Klubnik, look out! He's sacked. Back in his own. Done very little since the first quarter, just 3 points, and momentum is on that Mustang sideline. Roderick 24-7 at the half. Has taken 7 points off that deficit. They have the ball back with 6 minutes to go, and Jennings had to scramble away from the end zone. And he can't find anybody open and finally throws it away with Peter. Last time we saw him, he had 4 sacks in that win at Pitt to tie the school record. Jennings fires, and it is broken up.
Then the left hand reaches across to dislodge the football. Just perfect man cover.
Fair catch, Antonio Williams. Clemson will start at his quarterly 98 cents. Still leading by 10. Under duress, he throws it over the head of Jake Britton. Nearing 4.5 to go, third quarter. Clemson hits on a slant. Antonio Williams, there's the flag down.
Dale Sanders.
Wow.
Watch TJ Moore. He's trying to run his route, and I understand why they ended up calling it off.
Huge call. Now they're in field goal range at the very least. Klubnik short throw, and it winds up as a
play.
Here's Maffa. Klubnik keeps.
Keep the offense on the field for a touchdown.
Maffa got just enough. And it's a design quarterback run for Klubnik following Adams. Play of the drive. Pitched back to Maffa, in trouble. And taken down back at the seconds in the quarter. Huge play here, 3rd and goal. They bring pressure. Touchdown, Jake Brittingstool.
You got blitzes all the way across. Brittingstool knows he has inside leverage. Working against number 3, Ahmad Moses, and he's off too. So Brittingstool, he knows he's got him beat by leverage immediately. He turns around, the ball's on him. Great throw.
Each team has scored 1 touchdown in this quarter. Jennings keeps after the fake to Brashad Smith, and he hops ahead for about, and they do on 2nd and 2. Smith lunges, and they're going to mark him down a little bit short on the last play of the 3rd quarter. ESPN's presentation of college football on ABC will return after this message and a word from our ABC stations. This is Dr. Pepper Championship Week. Thanks. Yes, 3rd down and 1, and Jennings throws, caught. Daniels runs after the catch. There's a flag thrown
The other way.
Here's a reverse. It's a flea flicker. Jennings throws. Tight end Hibner is open. He stumbles down. Was on the national title team last year. Single coverage. Lots of hand fighting. Fake to Smith. And Jennings got 2. Played excellent defense, particularly lately. Jennings on 3rd down. Back shoulder. Hibner. Touchdown. SMU. 2:01 off the clock to go 75 yards. Hibner 2 catches for 50 on that drive and the touchdown. His 4th of the season. 13:22 to go. It's back to a 10-point Tiger lead. For the win.
Right.
Not to tie it with another 7. Here's Phil Maffa. Maffa's their leading rusher with 26. Klubnik broken up.
I would imagine that could go the other way.
Klubnik's left. They're 7 out of 14 on 3rd down. 3 for the last 3. 4-man rush. They force him back. They grabbed his face mask. Klubnik goes down. There's no flag on the field. And who had a hold of the headgear.
Wow. I mean, what a huge break for SMU right there. I mean,
so here's Swanson to punt. Unlike the last time we saw a Clemson game, we didn't have a penalty called after they watched the replay board. Jennings started up as if he was going to run, then dropped back. Now he's scrambling for his life and throws it away.
To feature these wide receivers.
Brashard Smith. Sliced ahead for about 3 before he got. 3rd down and 6, probably 4 down territory. Jennings over the middle, dropped.
Man, I mean, this is just so out of character for SMU. That's their 2nd drop tonight, at least, maybe more, but obvious drop right in the hands. He might tight turn, at least give you the chance.
Analytics, ESPN analytics say go for it. I'm surprised. Still down 2 scores. They decided not to go for a 4th and 6 near midfield, down by 10. Some key miscues that helped Clemson rush off to a big lead. Slant knocked down. Championship. Only Nick Saban's won more conference championship games, 11. And Klubnik forced to throw it away. Swanson to punt for the 6th time. They put pressure on it. It's a short punt. And
that punt is probably going to get blocked. Might have even gotten just a touch of it.
Mission for SMU. 10-13 to go. Jennings. That was bizarre. With 2nd down. Jennings gets away, throws it laterally to Smith, who has the 1st down before he's wrestled down. Jennings slides down. SMU battling from behind all night long. Trailed 14-0 out of the gate. Smith up to 96 yards rushing on 20 carries. Quick throw. Clemson on its heels. High snap, flag down.
Snap infraction. Offense, number 53. 5-yard
Play clock at 3. They don't want to use a timeout, and they snap it with 1. Hebner dropped the ball.
Team as a whole had 6 drops this whole season. Tonight they've had 5. So the stage a little.
Temperature's 36. 3rd down and 9. Under 8 minutes to go. Jennings, short throw.
holding. Offense.
Wow. Gain any more yardage. 3rd down and 19. Pressure from Parker. Lobbed over the middle. And the catch by Smith. He misses one. He bounces right back. And he does.
Running into the kicker. Defense number 16. That penalty is declined.
Yep.
Field goal is good.
Time argument versus the consistency argument. It's a tough one.
Alabama has 2 of those. SMU doesn't have any. Wesco the catch. I know they're a really good team, but you had a chance.
I think the big conversation.
And move teams that didn't even play in their conference championship game ahead of you. Maffa wrestled down. Play clock going all the way down. Enormous 3rd down and 7. Klubnik rolling out. Will he run for the line? He throws, and it's almost intercepted.
But talked out of that throw. He did have TJ Moore inside, but just kind of missed him. So I'm not sure who he's trying.
SMU will get the ball back with a chance to march down the field and perhaps tie it.
Ooh, that could be a conversation as well.
Jennings sets and fires an errant throw. 2nd and 10. Quick throw. Hebner wrestled down by
Receiver, and so far in the second half has been Hebner, the tight end in the slot up top.
Rashard Smith, 1st down. With 2 receivers wide either side. Big rush by Lawson. Jennings got away from him. Has a man open. Daniels on 35 to go. Jennings single coverage. It is dropped. But couldn't hang on.
Man, it looked like he was going to be able to reel that in, but a great play there by Avion Terrell, keeping that right arm engaged.
Rashard Smith bounced outside. But now it looks like they're going to try to snap it before the timeout. Jennings, Smith wide open. Another 1st down at the 40, and it will take us to the 2-minute stoppage with 1. Just a 3-man rush for the Tigers. Jennings to Rashard Smith. Again, West Goodwin rushes 3. Jennings pulls it down. Woodaz approaches. Receiver open. 1st down. Play clock at 2 as they snapped it. Smith. to the 20.
And Rush, you can continue to run the ball if you like it.
Rashard Smith stood up just shy of the line to gain. Now on the left hip. He gets the first down to the 15th. 13th play of the drive. Jennings incomplete. Threw it to you, looking for its 10th straight win. Jennings in the flat. Smith thought about trying to advance. Heaving core. Tight end who's really emerged. Jennings pulls it down. Jennings throws. Hebner caught it. Out of the 2 timeouts. Not much pressure. Jennings side of the end zone. Touchdown! Roderick Daniels Jr. And play for overtime. Was it a catch? Yes. No juggle. Foot in bounds.
Wow. What a route. What a throw. What a drive for the SMU Mustangs.
Yeah, they're going to check. It is good. And we're going to overtime. You're executing. Clemson is not. Adam Randall back for the kickoff. Adam Randall bringing the kickoff back. And now they're one completion away from perhaps a chance to kick a field goal. 4 receivers. 4-man rush. Klubnik throws. Caught. Antonio Williams dives down with 3 seconds to go. They're at the 38. It'll be a 56-yarder. The win really not a factor. Snap and hold are good. That one is good! At the buzzer! Clemson wins the ACC.
Off the foot of Hoosier. Cleared with about 3 or 4 yards to spare.
When Miami was ahead 21-0, Clemson's chances of making the college football playoff were 4%. Maybe there is some divine intervention. What an ending. Clemson the winner of the ACC Championship and the automatic bid into the first 12-team college football playoff. Good night from Charlotte. Coming up, your local news over most of these ABC stations.